Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Kansas City, Kansas and the Kansas Speedway for rounds 3 and 4 of the AMT Promotions Outlaw Monster Truck Series. 8 trucks signed up to do battle here tonight. Our usual suspects, along with the new Knucklehead truck driven by Quinn Tilley out of Louisiana. Tonight's racing action, a throwback to the 1990s, straight line drag racing for 300 feet, speeds in excess of 75 miles an hour for these 10,000-pound machines. 4 pairs coming to you in the first round. You're going to have Bustin' Loose versus Brutus. Knucklehead taking on High Side. Ecto 1 taking on Tailfin Terror. And Jersey Devil versus the Creeping Death Machine. First up, you're going to have your number 1 qualifier, Bustin' Loose, with a new Bad Fast Blackout paint scheme, taking on the number 8 qualifier, Brutus. Watch for the light in the top left corner. Both trucks leave the line together. Over the first set of cars, Bustin' Loose has got the power on the ground, and he's going to take a decisive win over Brutus here in the first pair. Next up, we're going to get our first look at Quinn Tilley in the Knucklehead, taking on Will Thompson in High Side. High Side with the jump, able to plant the tires over the first set of cars. Knucklehead all over the place and out of shape, and the win's going to go to High Side. Next pair, you're going to have Caleb the Straight, but Ecto 1 taking on Jackson McLean and the Tailfin Terror. Both trucks leave the line together. Ecto 1 smoother over the first set of cars. To the top end of the racetrack, the win is going to go over to Ecto 1 by about a truck length. Final pair here in round number 1. Mike Henry Jr. and the Jersey Devil taking on Joey Smith and Creeping Death. Creeping Death, a little bit of a hole shot. Over the first set of cars, Jersey Devil all out of shape in no man's land, and the win's going to go to Creeping Death by about a truck length. Semi-final action coming to you. Bustin' Loose taking on High Side, and Ecto 1 taking on Creeping Death. High Side versus Bustin' Loose, first pair at the line. Trucks take off together. High Side with the advantage, and it buzzes the motor. It doesn't shift. Bustin' Loose passes him to the final set of cars and is going to take the win, moving to the finals. Looking for the second spot in the final is going to be Ecto 1 versus Creeping Death. Both trucks will leave the line together. Wheels stand out of Creeping Death side by side to the finish line. And by half a truck, Ecto 1 going to the finals. For all the marbles here in round number 3 of the series, Caleb the Strafe and Ecto 1 versus Andrew Thornton and Bustin' Loose. Waiting to go green. Ecto 1 with reaction time advantage. 2 good runs at the stripe. The win's going to go to Ecto 1 and make it 2 in a row. Both trucks struggle to get it gathered up on the top end, but your winner here in round 3 of the series, Ecto 1. Qualifying now complete, and the first round elimination set to go here in race number 2. Ecto 1 taking on Brutus, Jersey Devil taking on High Side, Tailfin Terror versus Creeping Death, and Bustin' Loose taking on Knucklehead in round 1. First pair rolling to the line here in the second event here at Kansas Speedway. Ecto 1 taking on Brutus. Light goes green. Ecto 1 on a breakaway. Brutus never leaves the starting line. Free ride for Caleb was straight into the semifinals. Second pair coming to you, Mike Henry Jr. and the Jersey Devil taking on Will Thompson and High Side. Light goes green, big advantage for High Side. Jersey Devil with the charge, top into the racetrack. And by the narrowest of margins, Will Thompson moving to the semifinals. Next pair, Tailfin Terror taking on Creeping Death. They leave the line together over the first set of cars. Tailfin Terror swirling to the final set by half a truck. Creeping Death moves on to the semifinals. Final pair here in the first round. Knucklehead taking on Bustin' Loose. Over the first set of cars. Big wheel stand for Knucklehead at the finish. Who got it? Going back over it with the slow motion replay. By about half a wheel, Bustin' Loose is declared your winner. After an exciting first round, we're getting ready to go with the semifinals. Ecto 1 taking on High Side and Bustin' Loose taking on Creeping Death. Both trucks move together at the start, side by side to the finish. Ecto 1 going to get the win, moving to his third straight final. Now, who will face Ecto 1 in the final? Will it be a repeat with Andrew Thornton and Bustin' Loose, or Joey Smith and Creeping Death? Over the first set of cars, Creeping Death takes a bad bounce. Bustin' Loose is going to power away, going to get the win by about a truck length. Sets up a rematch between Ecto 1 and Bustin' Loose in the final. And the rematch is set. Caleb Lestrape and Ecto 1 taking on Andrew Thornton and Bustin' Loose. Ecto 1 riding the hot streak. 2 race wins in a row. Waiting to go green. They leave the line together over the first set of cars. Bustin' Loose hangs a hard left. That's going to give the win to Caleb Lestrape and Ecto 1. How about it? Back-to-back-to-back wins. Moving way up in the points standings. And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it here from the Kansas Speedway. We'll take a look at the point standings after 4 of 20 rounds. Caleb Lestrape and Ecto 1, a 50-point advantage over second place Bustin' Loose. Quintillia Knucklehead puts himself on the board in the 8th spot. Tailfin Terror and Brutus both looking for those first round wins to get them out of the cellar. Still a long way to go in this season. If you like what you saw here, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time here on the BeamNG Bandits YouTube channel.